Let me introduce. This one I try to learn from Ricky. We can steal from somewhere else. All right. Our speaker is a HRDF certified trainer and certified English language teaching for secondary school, Cambridge English Assessment. Maybe I should invite AI to read for me. Right. So teaching English language for more than 18 years, just like today, 18 years old, head of the English language department of the secondary school. Most importantly, she is our Toastmaster International District 102 Program Quality Director, and also Toastmaster International Public Speaking District Champion many times. Also, our guest speaker, panelist for Cambridge Experience Asia Online 2021, maybe 2020 X and some more. So let's welcome our speaker or trainer of tonight, DTM Wu Hui-Chin. The stage is yours.
Thank you, President Calvin, our coordinator of tonight, and also the whole Speechcraft. I'm sharing my screen. Can you see? Right. Okay, so let's talk about choosing the topic, knowing your purpose. So what we're going to talk about today is these two. Some of the members, they told me that the contest is coming, or you are asking me to prepare a speech. I don't know what to say. What am I going to do? And most of the time, I would say you actually know what to do and how to do. You are just being humble not to do it because you doubt yourself. So we have two sessions today. The first one that we are going to see is to choose a topic. Then later, we'll have to talk about why did you choose that topic and what is the purpose of the topic that you choose. For me, when I give speeches, if I stand on the stage, there are two purposes, or I would say I have two objectives. First of it is I would be there as a contestant and I would like to win the contest. That's my first purpose. Secondly, sometimes I stand on the stage. My purpose is not to win the contest. My purpose is just to say what I want to say to the audiences and try to influence them because I'm a teacher. Teacher means they put the mindset into your brain. That is what I'm trying to do every day. So now let's have a look at choosing a topic. So when we choose a topic, why is it important to choose a good topic? What kind of topics have you had before? Can you please type in the chat box, what kind of very weird topics that you have heard of before? For example, I like the one that we had last year. It's called Married But Available. And that was very important as a topic for someone who is single to talk about married but available. Black Rose, a good one. Anything else? My Lovely Puppy. Obviously, the speaker is going to talk about the puppy. And there are topics that is like if there is implicit meaning or something hidden behind the topic itself. I was given the topic of my crying face and also what's that, chicken rice for soul. Okay, so that is very special, and the topic itself will decide what you want to say. And sometimes good topic is engaging, achieve your objective, and of course it is memorable. And unsuitable topic, boring, harder to achieve objective, or easily forgettable. So if you ask Ricky, he is a very good benchmark. Benchmark means 指标. Whether a speech is memorable, if he still remembers, it means it's memorable. If he doesn't remember, it means it's not memorable because his memory is used to remember things that he wants to remember. So if you want to know whether your topic is good, you ask him, hey, do you remember what I talk about? What was in my topic? Then if he say, oh, I remember, then it means it's a successful one. If you say, huh? You talk in the meeting, I couldn't remember. Oh, then you know you have improvement to make. He say I'm naughty, right? Okay. So there are a lot of different topics that we can use. And how to choose a topic. So we go through brainstorming, for example. We list down or we can think about it. For me, I'm not a person who would take everything down. Obviously, okay, some of you might be different. Some of you even playing games, you might take down how many rounds you won, how many points you have got, how to win every time. That is very detailed, a person who is very detailed, but that's not me. Okay, so when I brainstorm, things will be going through my mind. So when I put it down, when I pen down, it's certainly something that I want to do. If I don't, it's just an idea that is going around in my mind. So you brainstorm, okay, based on your interest, experience, and of course, expertise, and you can be familiar with the topic. I have had speeches about names before. That was my first district contest, which is humorous speech contest. My topic was name. In Chinese, 名字. So I actually use names as my point of interest and expand for that because it's based on my experience. I'll share with you later. And of course, evaluating your options. Is it relevant or is it a suitable topic for the audiences? You have been to school, everyone has a name. So I would say the topic name is suitable because everyone can and be engaged in it. So is it interesting, understandable, and the expectation of audience? This is a humorous speech, for example. I want people to laugh. And not only laugh at people's name, maybe our own name as well. So that's why the first thing that I talk about is my name, my own name. In Chinese, my name is Hui Qing, right? So I say, 我叫慧清, 所以我不会重. Means what? I won't get fat because 会重吗? 会轻不会重咯? Okay, so that is how we incorporate the topic and our content together. And then you can narrow down your option and choose the best topic that you can have. Then what are the sources? How do we get all these ideas from? Actually, it's all around us. If you tell me, I don't know what to talk about in my project. Oh, I don't know what to say. Actually, there will be a lot of things. For me, it's more on personal interest or experience. And sometimes I watch movie, I watch TV program, drama series, I read, and there will be a lot of ideas. And of course, sometimes the aha moments. What I mean by aha moments? It means when we talk to people, they will hear that sometimes, for example, a person say, I was shy, quiet, and introverted. However, I can now speak in front of 100 people. Is this phrase impactful? If you think it's impactful, then you give a thumbs up because the person is here. So I was amazed by that phrase because I had always thought that Toastmasters or, people who like to talk, they are in Toastmasters. I never thought of people who need Toastmasters. So obviously, there are a lot of people who need Toastmasters and they can grow and then excel in Toastmasters. I think that is the group of people that I really want to recruit. So I recruited some of you here in Just For You because I really think that if someone shy, quiet, introverted can be such a cute, I say cute, such a good speaker after the training he had in Toastmasters, I think everyone can do it. So I was not born, I don't know, when I was young. My mom said I was, I was born an extrovert. So since young, I have been enjoying talking to people, being, my mom say busybody, here and there. Hey, okay. Then I think, yeah, talking is for me. Contest, that's definitely for me. Okay. Yes, I would like to try that kind of personality. However, when you look at different type of people, different personality, they can also do it. And Ricky went to district level. Okay. That is the aha moments that we have had in our life. And there's so many different examples that we can get. So all these are the kind of inspiration, aspiration, or the topic that comes to you. And that is why the sources are everywhere. You can feel it. Okay. So get inspired. Let's write it down. What are the things that you are interested? Are you interested in education? Are you interested in politics? Are you interested in our daily life economy? Okay. There's so many things that we can talk about. So narrow your selection. For example, who are you talking to? You notice that when I was talking about choosing the topic, I use people here, people that we know. Because why? We want to engage the audiences. How many people? There are 12 of us here. Age range, here and there, about there. Okay. Familiar with the subject. When I talk about Toastmasters, you know exactly what it is because everyone here has been a Toastmasters for at least a few months. I think Chirping is the youngest in Toastmasters. Pei Yun has been here for 1 year plus. So it is very familiar with you, or we can connect with each other. Okay, so we talk about our education, interest, background, and also expertise. And you also talk about the occasion that you want to talk about. So sometimes our president will have themes, right? So are we going to go according to the theme? For me, I always go according to the theme. My VPE, when I first joined Chonghua, my VPE also had a theme every time for every meeting. So I would prepare my speech. That time was still the legacy, old, traditional. Okay, so we'll have to do 10 speeches, right? 10 speeches for CC. That was the time that you could choose your own topic according to what you want to display only, right? So I would always choose something according to the theme. And then we can resonate. So everyone can resonate about the theme. If not, you set a meeting theme without following it and without mentioning it, we just for the president to talk about it, I would say the effect would not be so high lah. Okay, so that is why for me as a member, I always go according to the theme. Okay, so how are you scheduled? When are you scheduled to speak? Is it a bit in the middle, beginning? So if you are going to speak in the beginning, the energy and the type of topic that you put have to be different. And what will happen after your speech? So the occasion. Okay, so most of the time, the occasion will set it like our own meeting. Sometimes we have the chance to go on stage and say a few words. And of course, contest is also the occasion that you want to think about what are the topics that you want to choose. And then your own abilities. So some people, we say you are very good at gestures, acting. They can act very well. If you have been to the district annual conference, when you see all the district contestants, they are very good at it. They can display excellent gesture, the vocal variety, enthusiasm, the interest. Of course, when they go to that level, their abilities is already high. However, when we are on the way there, we can also choose the things that we like. Like Chirping, previously she talked about kids with special needs. I can really feel it. It was in me because we know each other personally and we have been knowing each other for quite some time, more than 5 years now. So I can feel it. It is in her. And you can also feel the love of a mother. So that is why that kind of topic, if you change it to another person, maybe we ask Kelvin to talk about it, kids with special needs, you might not feel it in him because he has no experience. So that is why we talk about your own ability, your knowledge base. If you want to talk about something that is professional, for example, if Wesley come and talk about AI, the graphic he always posted on Facebook, I would say he is the authority because he has done many of all these pictures and we are all convinced that he can really do it well. Then he is an authority. So if, like me, as a teacher, I talk about what do I talk? I talk about how to maintain your cars, mechanic things. If I'm not well prepared, okay, actually I'm not very good at it. So if I talk about it, you will feel that, hey, this girl is not really performing well because why? I only need to memorize all these things. But do I have the passion in it? Maybe not. Am I good at it? Ha ha ha. Definitely not. Right? Okay. So this is what we say an authority. So your own abilities, what is your interest? What can you do? And of course, you can be specific. So is it good enough for the time allocation? 5 to 7 minutes, you want to talk about global warming. How deep you can go, how well you can go. I shared about the topics that I put topics into 3 different category. I'll say the safe area, safe zone, green area means everyone can understand. Okay. So if you talk about global warming, environmental friendly, I think everyone can talk about it. That one is something with us all the time. Then the second difficulty is the yellow zone. Yellow zone, I would say, is challenging. Okay, challenging if you talk about love, you talk about romance, you talk about family, you talk about your success story about in your career. That is challenging zone because why? Are you in authority? You are telling me how to be successful in my life. Not only me lah, everyone will doubt. Hey, are you successful in your life? People, audiences are like that. Okay, this is very, very real in our life. Okay, so is the time enough? Even if you are the expert in this area, you have enough time to talk about that topic. So when we choose the topic, we also need to think about the time that we have. Okay, so the points and sub points. So what can be cut from the body of the speech? If I only want to tell you like AI, something very big. So just now, Kelvin also talked about AI. Okay, he only talked about how he is going to use AI. So from his speech, you know that he thinks that although there's AI, but he still spend the same time. So implicit 就是隐约的 you know, like hidden meaning. Implicitly, he thinks that AI is not helping him. Can you feel that? So that is why he can only talk about this much, not deep enough, okay, to the topic, because he only has 1 to 2 minutes. But if you have 10 to 20 minutes, then it can be a very different story, right? Okay, so can you add when you have longer time? Can you take it out when you don't have so much time? That is also something that we are training ourselves in Toastmasters. So the conclusion for this, I would say, okay, from speaker to audiences, we need the topic and also we need the empathy. Empathy means I can feel you. Okay, so personal experience and the resources that you have, plus the consideration. You think about you think about their education background, you think about the level they have, and you'll be an excellent speech topic only. We are only topic, then it will be a very good topic, right? Okay, so that's why when you choose a topic, you think about all this. Then next, we are going to talk about knowing your purpose. And actually, this type of speech, this type of session. There should be 2 sessions for me. However, you see, I'm able to squeeze 2 sessions into one, right? So I know what to take out, what to make you understand, because I have 18 years of teaching experience that cannot be taken away from me. It's already in me, right? Okay. So why are you here today? When you talk about purpose, means we always ask ourselves the why. Okay, why are you here today? Why do you want to listen to this question? Okay, why? You definitely have an answer. Okay, you can tell me why. Why are you here today? Why? You have so many things to do. You can watch a movie, right? You can play a game to get tips. Okay, anyone is here just want to look at me. Okay, okay, to support, okay, anything. But how like, okay, my weight, I cannot tell you, is a secret. Okay, so that is what we call the purpose. Yeah, too light, 45. Go up, go up. Okay, so what's the purpose of your speech? All right, so why do you talk? There is a purpose. So whenever we are on the stage or whenever we start talking, there is a purpose. Okay, so normally we have general purpose and specific purpose. For general purpose, we have 4. Generally, okay, generally we have 4 purpose. The first one, to inform. So most of the time, my job, I'm a teacher. My job is to inform the students. So these are about lectures, briefings, demonstration. Okay, so to inform you, oh, how good the knowledge we are going to tell you, to tell people how good Toastmasters is. Yeah, you see, okay, demonstration, lectures, briefings. That's the first one. And then secondly, to persuade. Buy insurance from me. This plan is very good. You know why? After 20 years, you will get a lump sum of money. Even if you don't want to get it out, you can just put it there and interest will be given every single year. Anytime you want to get it, you can withdraw the money. Okay, so that is to persuade, like sales presentation, campaign speeches. Vote for me, okay? Me, number 3, Hui Qin, please vote for me. That's campaign speeches. I have had my 2 minutes campaign speeches, not last term, but the previous term when I was running for this CGD. There were 4 candidates. If you could still remember, some of you were there, okay? If you could still remember, that one post spent 1 hour. All right. And some people, they gave me feedback. They say because of the campaign speech, okay, 2-minute speech. So it's very important for you to know your purpose. You want to persuade people to vote for you, okay? Even fundraising speech, all right? And then thirdly, to entertain someone. Why am I here? I want to entertain you. Let me tell you a joke. To entertain. So stand-up comedian, okay, and anecdotal speeches that make a point. Very important. What is the difference between a humor speech and a stand-up comedian or talk show? Okay, so talk show, they can be split into different small parts, and it doesn't need to be linked. However, if it's a speech, like humorous speech, in the humorous speech contest, it has to be a linked and well-prepared speech. There's a story to tell. Okay, so like I told you, my first experience as humorous speech contestant, it was my the one named 名字. So that's my opening. I talk about my name. Even I talk about 张柏芝, she always talk about that. Oh, 大家好，我叫张白芝，反正白痴啦, okay, something like that. So to entertain, it can be humorous. And we talk about every name is given by the parents. But sometimes the parents, they give so much hope and blessing into the name, they forgot when it read it out, it sounds very funny. Okay, for example, 梓彤, very nice name, right? Okay, 梓彤. Then 他姓杜哦，叫做杜梓彤. Oh my god, so every time it's like 肚子痛咯. Okay, so to entertain, that's my humorous speech. That's the line that I had when I first the first time I took part in humorous speech contest and I accidentally went to the district level. I did not win in the district. However, it was a very good experience for my life. Okay. So lastly, to inspire. So normally we have assembly, we have invocation speech. So that is the purpose, to inspire someone. Okay, like commencement speech. Okay. Why do I talk so much? Because I want you to stay in Toastmasters. I want you to stay in Just For You, because Just For You has the most value to give it to all of you. Inspire. Wow. Aren't you inspired to stay? Definitely, right? Okay. So these are called general purpose. And then we have specific purpose. Okay. James, you keep typing QPD. Yeah. Actually, it's PQD, you know. I wanted to correct you so many. I was wondering, is it a new term or what? QPD. Okay, next time we make it. What is this QPD? Okay. I know he does it on purpose. I truly understand. Okay, so for purpose, see the purpose, he wants my attention. So naughty James, so he had my attention. He got his purpose, right? So for specific purpose, it is actually a one sentence statement. For example, to get the attention of PQD. Why? What's the purpose of putting so many QPD in the chat box? Oh, James' purpose to attract the attention of Hui Qin. You see, he is successful because, yes, I see it. Okay, so 3 criteria is worded from the audience viewpoint. For example, my purpose here today is to tell you how to choose a topic and to specify your purpose. From your point of view, you understand, right? Okay, very specific. You understand what I want, and attainable. Attainable means measurable. So later, I ask a few questions. If you answer it correctly, means I have achieved my purpose. Correct. That is like learning objective. Okay, every time I go into a classroom, I'll have something in my mind. Okay, rewards. Please get it from our president, Calvin. Thank you. Okay, so I have something in my mind. What do I want to deliver today? What's the purpose of my lesson today? What's the purpose? Even I tell my students a story. So most of the time is to either persuade or inspire them rather than to inform them. Of course, sometimes I have to tell a joke to entertain them, because students they fall asleep very easily. Okay, however, they still fall asleep in my class. I also don't know why. Maybe too many students are about 47 students in a class. Very hard to get every single one's attention. So attainable. Can it be measured? For example, I want my specific purpose today is for you to understand how to choose a topic. Then I ask her, what is the first step? Where do you get the ideas from? Or you say, personal interests reading materials and aha moments then I achieve my purpose. Get what I mean? So that is called specific purpose. Then let's have a test. See, my purpose So general or specific. Let's see the objectives here. Every single sentence, there are 3 sentences. Can you please tell me whether these objectives are specific or general? Come. Type in the chat box. There are 3 objectives here. First one, to select a speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes. Secondly, to organize the speech in a manner that best achieves those purposes. Thirdly, to ensure the beginning, body, and conclusion reinforce the purposes. All these three, are they general or specific? General or specific? Okay, you type G if you think they are general. S if you think they are specific. G or S? Okay, Wesley say S. Daphne say general. Okay, anyone else? G, 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 G. Are you sure? See? Okay, if it's general, we use it to inform, to persuade, to entertain, and to inspire. Okay, so now let's see whether it is specific. To select, do you have the action there? Do you know what to select? Yes or no? You don't know what to select. The objective, you select a speech topic, right? It's stated there. See, a speech topic. What do you need to select? Oh, I need to select a speech topic. Any topic, no problem. Okay, and then you have to tell me what is the topic, general and specific purpose. For example, with permission, I don't care whether he give me permission or not. Okay, the topic, married but available. Okay, that is the topic, right? Okay, so what is the general purpose of this topic? The general purpose, okay, is to attract the MBA students to join Toastmasters, to persuade, okay, that is the general purpose. Okay, you can ask the person who gave the speech later whether I'm right lah, okay? Okay, so to persuade them to join Toastmasters, MBA students. So he purposely used the initial of MBA, Master in Business Admin, okay? He made it into merit but available, okay? So to attract, to persuade these people to join Toastmasters. Okay, what is the specific purpose? The specific purpose is to tell them how Toastmasters is going to help them in their journey, the career journey, okay, as an MBA, like Ricky, and also at the same time, a Toastmasters. So how are they going to complement each other? That is the specific purpose, okay? So that is what you need to do later. And also to organize the speech in a manner that the best achieve those purposes. So you have two purposes. One, to persuade. Another one, to tell people how it complements each other, right? Okay, so you have to organize the speech, the opening, the content, the conclusion that fits the purpose, okay? And then you see the last part, to ensure the beginning, body, and conclusion reinforce the purpose. So these are actually specific purposes which can be measured, okay, attainable. You can attain it lah. How do you know whether you have attained it? By looking at how many people join Toastmasters later lah. After the speech, correct. Okay. So like for example, people ask me to introduce Toastmasters. I think I'm quite good at introducing Toastmasters. Kelvin actually asked me to introduce when I was an AD, and we actually recruited a few people lah from there, right, that time. Okay, so if you ask me to introduce Toastmasters, I'm quite good at it because why? It's in my life, ma. They will say that my blood is also Toastmasters blood. I think that is a bit exaggerating. However, I do believe Toastmasters is helping a lot of people. Okay, so this is the objective and how to deliver a purposeful speech. Okay, how to deliver. So step one, we get to the point. What's the purpose? Okay, general and specific purpose. Okay, like what I said just now, you have to understand what do you want. You want to inform, to persuade. What is the purpose? Okay, call for action is also to persuade. All right, and then the specific purpose. Then step two. Okay, so this one is what I repeated lah. Okay, it's like specific is like after hearing my speech, the audience will be able to perform. Okay, to perform two simple steps, right? Okay, to keep their bicycle safe. Okay, that's specific purpose. Then step two, choose a topic. Okay, so you have opening, body, closing, and stay organized. Right. This one, all of you here have presented speech before, so I bet you understand opening, body, and closing. And then supporting information. So you have to relate it. When you give example, give your own example, or give the example of the people that audiences know. That's why some of you were mentioned just now in my presentation, because then we can relate it. And of course, you can also do the research. Okay, so more to successful presentation, the successful way of delivering a speech, okay? So two parts. We always say evaluation about delivery and content, right? So what do you need to do for this? So content is about your purpose, audiences, your style, your language. And delivery, that is something that you use it to convey your message. Vocal variety, body gesture, facial expressions, and etc. Okay, do you need to use the props? If you do, then it's about delivery. All right, so you use the words that are suitable for your audiences. That's the language that you choose. Okay, so later, I announced that later you have an assignment. You have to be in 2 breakout rooms with me, fortunately, and with Ricky, even fortunately, okay, to come with a speech topic and also try to organize it and present in 3 to 4 lah, Kelvin, right? 3 to 4 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
And that is the assignment for today. And I will end my speech here so that you can have more time. Thank you. And we have Q&A. I'll hand it over to Kelvin.
Thank
Okay,
you.
James.
Thank you, Cheerful Hui
I
Qi.
have question.
Right. Carry on.
Sorry, just now, what is aha? Aha moments.
You don't know aha moments. For example, when someone says something, you like, 你说到我的心坎里了, that is aha moments 顿悟 in Chinese we say. Your mind got shocked and then you suddenly, yeah, that's right. That is the aha moments.
Which mean, I mean, just now you present, how do I say? Okay, when I present, depressed, sad, having the aha moment.
No. I say that one is for you to gather your inspiration, your aspiration, your topic. Where do you get your topic? 灵感.
Oh, I mean now, aha. Okay. Thank you.